Hi there. That's great. Such a powerful little two words. I guess technically it's three words. That is great if you want to be all grammar policey about it, which I've heard that I kind of can be. But let's just call it two words because nobody ever says, that is great. You know, that's great. So in my last life, when I could leave my house, be around people, the good old days, I was out canvassing for a political candidate who shall remain nameless because we are not here to talk about politics. I've had an ulcer over the upcoming election since like 2018, and that's really great. So we're just not going to talk about that. But during this training for this canvassing, for this nameless candidate, they give you a series of questions to ask when you get to the door. After every single response, no matter what the response is, you are supposed to respond, "That's great." So, who are you supporting in the upcoming election? Oh, you're writing in Hitler? That's great. Oh, you're not voting because you're here illegally and you're hiding from ICE? So great. Just kidding, those people are not answering the door. But it has occurred to me that "that's great" is the single greatest response of all time. It is literally always appropriate. There's the genuine, "that's great," the sarcastic, "that's great," and the "that's great, honey." Oh, sorry, did you say something? If you want to get out of a conversation without being a total dick, while still kind of being a little bit of a dick, just throw on your passive aggressive pants and start responding to everything with, "that's great," and see how long anyone wants to keep talking to you. They won't think you're great, but at least you won't have to listen to anyone tell you the dramatic details of that time that they rearranged their furniture during shelter in place, which is really just so great. Unsurprisingly, I've started using this strategy on my work conference calls. I have some anxiety. Sometimes I have a hard time focusing, is the excuse that I give myself for why I completely zone out during these conference calls. As you might imagine, though, sometimes I get called on, or called out, depending on how you look at it, which I get. Like, I usually have an opinion. When we were all in the office, I participated regularly. But nowadays, hearing someone say, I don't know, Andrea, what do you think? Puts more fear in me than watching someone get skinned alive on an episode of Criminal Minds. But it's okay, because I always just say, "that's great." And more importantly, maybe if I just keep saying, "that's great," I'll actually start to believe it. So, you know what, guys? That's great. Stay safe. Wash your hands. I love you guys.